What was the inspiration behind the whole project, and particularly this painting?
The whole project was initially inspired from a wish to paint a portrait of somebody whose face I'd like to paint. So it comes from a painting perspective originally, and then research led me to find that there are a lot of people that actually I can't paint that I would like to. And that inspired me to think, well, is it a way of painting them that shows that they can't be painted? And for me to find out more about their background, and also to find out different people around the world that might fit into this project. And I decided to paint their heads in black impasto paint. This is entirely in black paint. There's no light or shade, there's no other colour in it, and it catches the light so you can still see the features. Then I did some research and found that in West Papua, New Guinea, New Guinea, there was this man in prison, and this man is well in prison, who's since been released, essentially for raising the flag.
What is the reason why his face is in black? Is it because he's still in prison? So
he's still in prison, so I can't paint him, and that's the way I paint. However, I can paint faces from people that I find in images on the internet, in YouTube, and that's where I found these paint pictures here. So a lot of these faces come from a film made by Dominic, by you, and I wanted to bring them in. I selected lots of paintings, lots of pictures, and selected these for the paintings because they tell the story, they show the ethnicity, they show the sadness, and they're very powerful faces that they've got, and I wanted to use them to capture people's imaginations essentially. And then I put in raising the flag, and I also needed to put in the Indonesian people to show that their ethnicity is quite different. The features are different, the body language, the way they hold themselves is different, and that's the flag. So that's the Indonesian flag. That's West Papuan flag. And so that's a bit of the story behind it, but there is a lot more I could say. But being a painter, I use pictures to express myself, not language. And so I hope the picture will speak for itself, the painting will speak for itself, and invite questions from people when they view it.
And if you had a message for Filep Karma, if you could send a message to him, what?
You know, he cannot until he free, then he can put his.
Yes, that's right.
Maybe if I ask you that question, you can say that. So he's going to get free, and part of the project is to actually paint him for real. So he can sit in front of me, and I will paint his portrait in full colour, and that will be part of showing that there is hope for everybody, and always to stay with that feeling there's hope, and there's people around the world that have interest in you, that are wishing what you're in prison for is going to go away and you will eventually be free. And that is what these paintings show. They show that this man is not there. He can't be seen. He can only be seen like this, in this way. He needs to be seen for real so that I can actually paint him, and that's what this project is about. If you could send a message to Filep Karma, what would it be?
I'd say, Philip, what you've done, you should be very proud of, and we're all very proud of you. We want nothing more than for your cause to be fulfilled, and for you to be released, and for you to carry on
And for me, eventually, from my point of view, my wish is to meet you one day and paint you, if you would agree to that, and also to meet you, and I would be honoured to do that at some point.
2, 1. Yeah, that's good picture. Yeah.
Okay.
Brilliant.
Good. Thank you very much for all this work. I think really marvelous, and I hope one day this is what the people of West Papua cry for freedom, and it's a Filep in the present is symbol of the resistance.
That's right.
So that's why this paint you done is part of the history, and you will make the history of our struggle as well as our desire to free from Indonesia.
Yes.
And that's all symbolize people of West Papua live in the facing the darkness, the trauma and atrocity carried on by Indonesian military. It's like symbolize for what our Papuan look at this picture. But one day his face not in black anymore. It means the free men and the free nations for West Papua. So thank you very much.
Well, it's been a real honour to meet you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Okay, Dennis.
Bless.
And you. Where I can talk about his actual portrait.
Papuan